This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
Listen to the 48 Hours podcast for shocking murder cases and compelling real-life dramas from one of television's most watched true crime shows. Go behind the scenes of each episode with award-winning CBS News correspondents and producers in Postmortem, a weekly deep dive. Listen to 48 Hours wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I think I've talked on this before, but it was some time ago. But, no, I wanted to talk on, like, the dangers of, like, children getting into acting. Because, man, I'm telling you, like, the more and more, like, child actors I see grow up and then they just end up living like this life of crime. I mean, like, one person, for an example, Drake Bell from Drake and Josh. That guy, I'm telling you, he done got caught up in some stuff to the point where it's like, no, his career is over with. Like, let me just look his name up real quick. But no, I was watching, there was a movie that he did some time ago where he was like, I think he was like, because it was like, I can't even think of the name of that movie, but it was like, he was one of like many kids, and it was like, I think it was these two parents that just went around, they was adopting a bunch of different kids. I think they were all adopted, because there was one kid in there that was black, and I was like, there's no way y'all can, but no, it was like, I think, it was, yeah, there was like the two parents, they didn't really, like, they went on a date, and they ended up like getting married, and then, yeah, they had like all these adopted kids, or Yours, Mine, and Ours, that's what the movie was called. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, just had to take some time to think about it. This man is almost 37 years old. That is crazy. I don't know why. I thought he was like in his like early 30s. But they say that he is still active in things, but there's like, yeah, there's like last thing that he did was he released an EP in 2017, but other than that, oh no, he did do who was there was all like, who did this? There's like they did say he was a part of like I don't know why I was about to say a documentary, a cartoon show from the writers of Madagascar, and there was like, he did a thing called The Big Trip and redub English dub. Oh, so it was like an English dub version. Okay, because I was about to say, I was like, bro, I didn't hear of this, but anyways, it was released in Russia. Okay, so. But other than that, he was in an episode of Robot Chicken in 2021. So yeah, that was like the last like few things that he did was in 2020 and 2021, because yeah, he was like, bro, he was getting caught up in all these different things, and so it was like, bro, what my question is this though. What happens in a person's life? I mean, like, I get, people are going to be going out doing a bunch of crazy stuff, but it's like, what happens more so in a child actor's life to where they, they just grow up and then they just start living this, like, wild lifestyle and things? Because I get, like, maybe with some of them, that's just already in them. Like, when they live that wild lifestyle, it's already in them. But then there's others where it's like, is it that they hang out with the wrong crowd? Like, what is going on to the point where it's like, they're not even recognizable? Like, they show, like, because they don't really be showing, like, Drake and Josh like that, but when they show, like, clips of it on TikTok, at least, and when I see this show, I'm like, bro, it feels different now watching it, because it's like, you see the one girl, Megan, the sister on Drake and Josh, she still got her thing going on, they redid iCarly and things, so she got that. Josh, he was in the Oppenheimer movie. I was like, I want to see the Oppenheimer movie for that, like, because it was like, it looked like it's a good movie. But then because, yeah, they got freaking Josh in there, and I'm like, Josh, he's it's like between them, and there's like a few others where you see that like they didn't have like no crazy career growing up and things. They just had a normal lifestyle and stuff. I remember when Josh seeing him like, and he got into Vine. This was like, because I remember like Drake and Josh had ended, iCarly had started, so it was kind of like, dang, you know, you didn't really see those guys doing anything. Well, no, actually Josh he was still doing some stuff afterwards, but I remember when he got into Vine. And then I was like, oh, okay, you know, well, it's good to see that rather than to see him like in a messed up situation, you know. So but no, let's over. He was in some video games. What video games did he do? Oh, it was like some like Drake and Josh, Ice Age, and then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game. Okay, they did some Drake and Josh video games. Oh, that was like on the Nintendo DS. I wonder how that looked. Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely, that looks like just one of those games they just create, and it's like, yeah, we're just doing it for the money and things. We you know, we're not, because yeah, that was, yeah, it's one of those games. Dang, it did not get good ratings either. There's like IGN didn't give it a good rating. There's like Nintendo Gamer, it was like a magazine, they didn't give that a good rating. Dang. There's like called it an awful mess of a game. Dang, that's messed. That was from Nintendo Gamer. That's messed up. Dang, that is really messed up. But oh, he was in. Oh yeah, I think I did see that. There was all like he was in the iCarly, like the reboot and stuff. But there was like How I Met Your Father. Yeah, so he still got like some stuff going on and things. He was in an episode of Victorious, uncredited. I gotta, man, there's like stuff I gotta go watch, because I'm like, bro, I don't remember none of this. But there was some movies that I remember he did and stuff, because there was the one where it was like him and his Red Dawn. It was about like him and his brother, and there was like, I think there was like North Korea or something had attacked. Hold on, there was like plotting the fallout of economic crisis, you're not last racing deal. Militant, yeah, there was all like, yeah, it was like North Korea attacked the United States, and then yeah, it was like him and his brother Chris Hemsworth. That was a pretty good movie. That was one of those movies where I was like, you know what, it was wild. Dang, they did not do a whole lot in the box. The budget cost more than what they made in the box office. I was like, dang, bro. I was like, that's messed up, man. But I liked it. I thought it was good. You know, they had the one dude, Josh Hutcherson. Okay, yeah, there was like he's another one of those like popular kid actor. That I feel like, dang, was this like a movie just with a bunch of, bro, they got freaking Negan from Walking Dead was in this movie. I gotta go and watch this movie again now. Wait, was he their parent? I think he was their dad. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, leader of the, oh no, never mind, because I remember they did show his like their dad at some point in that movie, and I was like, okay, I was like, just had to make sure and stuff. But yeah, it's like you see freaking Josh Peck, and it's all like he didn't have like no crazy. It's crazy how like in the show when you watch Drake and Josh, you see Drake and it's like, okay, yeah, he's definitely gonna be the one that has like the crazy successful career afterwards, and then Josh is probably gonna be the one where it's like he's just kind of under the radar, you know. I feel like with like if I had like if they were to ask me like back then, you know, where do you see these guys like going after Drake and Josh? And I'm like, oh well, 100% Drake, he's gonna have like the successful career, and Josh, I feel like that Josh, he probably would have been that guy where it's like he ain't gonna have like a successful like acting and career and all that stuff like the Hollywood scene, but I feel like that he, you know how they portrayed him in the show where it's like he's mad smart, so I feel like he gonna probably be like the owner of a construction business, or like he gonna own like a real estate company or something, or he gonna get in the stock market, like he gonna make his millions elsewhere and stuff. But and then yeah, Drake, he gonna make his millions in the Hollywood scene. But it just bro, it did like a complete like switch, and you see where Josh, like he's the one, you know, having a successful career, freaking seeing him on and it was just really wild when you seen like, because I feel like Josh, like he was living the life that he wanted. He wasn't living the life that everybody was right now that a child actor would have, where it's like, okay, they either gonna have a tough life or they just gonna continue in the Hollywood scene. You seen Josh on Vine. You seen him on YouTube. You seen him doing videos with David Dobrik. I was like, Josh, he was the one guy where it was like, that's the ideal Hollywood career I would want. Where it's like, you're just going from all over the place, all right? Just literally making memories, going all over the place, making, I don't even, did he even get into music? It wouldn't surprise me if he did get into music. Let's just see real quick. All right, Josh Peck, going back. They do make sure they was all like they had his YouTube information, but they was like he didn't get into music and things. But Josh is just, he's always just had that personality about him where it was like, yeah, it's like you going places, buddy. I'm like, you definitely doing that, all right, regardless of whether it's Hollywood or something else, but you're definitely going places, all right. So, but yeah, it's like when you see that, but that ain't even, it's not even like Drake, but it's like when I seen other people, and that was like the whole reason why I even decided to do this episode in the first place, is because there was the one guy from the TV show That's So Raven, Orlando Brown, I think. That's so, even the little brother on That's So Raven, they was all like, yeah, he even got caught up in some stuff. But let me open up his. And I'm like, bro, it trips me out like how these guys, it's like you would think that, okay, I got like this, like, you know, image to maintain. I can't be out here, you know, having this crazy wild lifestyle. They just turn right around. They just have this crazy wild lifestyle. So yeah, let's talk on Orlando Brown real quick, because there was like they showed a video of him where I don't know if it was him getting arrested or if it was somebody else, but it was like he was in the fam. He was another one of those child actors where it's like you seen how talented he was and how good he was at acting. And I want to talk on that, but it's like you seen that, and then when you see how much he grows up, and it's like, fam, what happened? But like there's like legal issues. Yeah, they got like multiple paragraphs of all the stuff that he done got into from like 2007 all the way up until last year and things. And so, and then he appeared on the episode of Dr. Phil, and I'm like, bro, it was wild, man. There was like he was in Straight Outta Compton. They say he was a block dude in Straight Outta Compton. He did another one called Christmas in Compton. Bro, what are these names? And then there was like Bad Boys Texas. Oh, it's a reality show. I was about to say, is this can't be whatchamacallit, like the like Bad Boys, like the movie with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. I thought it was that, but no, it's like a reality TV show and things. Okay, makes sense. But anyways, I know I think there was like he was doing some music for a little bit, and then yeah, there was like yeah, that Orlando Brown guy, he was doing some stuff. It's like it's so overwhelming talking about him, because it was like so much was happening. Like he was doing these wild interviews, and then of course he get caught up in like, you know, like some paparazzis where they just like TMZ more so, like where they just be talking, because you know TMZ they gotta talk on that crazy stuff. But yeah, it was like his downfall was just, it's overwhelming. It's like, so it's one of those things where it's like you just gotta look it up yourself pretty much. And then what else? And then the little brother on there, because they was like he got caught up in some stuff out here in Washington, and I was like, bro, there is no way he did. So they was like on June 29, 2021. Macy, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, was charged in King County, Washington on one count of immoral communication with a minor, where he allegedly sent a revealing photo of himself to a 13-year-old girl. The criminal charges came after a 2019 lawsuit whose allegation Macy denied, saying the lawsuit was an extortion attempt. That in early 2019, the attorneys representing the minor had demanded $1.5 million, threatening to go public with the allegations if he did not comply. The lawsuit also stated that Macy had known the accuser since she was 4 years old. That is crazy. Like, and then yeah, it just seemed like after that it was just his career. They said the last things that he did was in 2021. And then he was also on a show, a Teenage Mutant Ninja show, Turtle show in 2020. And then there was like, after that, it was over with. And you don't really see, I'm trying to think, maybe social media. He might have some things going on there. Because I know Wikipedia, they don't cover everything that they do. So yeah, there was like last thing that he posted was last year. and on March, and there was like he's just posted like a random selfie of himself and things, but that's Instagram. Maybe Twitter might have some stuff, because if not Twitter, then wait, he created Threads? Hold on, let me see about that. He did create a Threads. He got 30,000 followers on. That's crazy. But let's see on yeah, there's like last thing he posted on there was last year. So yeah, I'm saying, like, with some of those child actors, they get caught up in some stuff, man, and then they just there. But I mean, there's so many of them, you know. And then there's the ones where it's like it's kind of misleading, where it's like they have like one mistake that they made, and then from there everybody's just trying to paint out this picture. Like, for an example, Lindsay Lohan, I feel like she's that one where I think she made like one mistake, and then afterwards it was like people were just, you know, overall trying to get her caught up in a bunch of different stuff, and I'm like, bruh, it wasn't even like she did anything, you know, really crazy. But I do like the fact though, like I feel like she's doing good for herself and things, you know, because yeah, I feel like that because I was just recently watching a one video where she was on the David Letterman show, and all that dude wanted to talk about was like her being in rehab, and I'm like, bruh, that's something that you just don't talk on. I mean, yeah, they get caught up in some stuff. The thing is this, if they don't talk on it, you shouldn't talk on it. But yeah, I felt like she was one of those people that was just misread. People were looking at her thinking like, oh, she's this troubling person. And it was even that. Like, yeah, people are gonna make mistakes. I feel like that's everybody, you know, they all gonna make mistakes. But yeah, you know, as long as you learn from it and then you move on from it, then it's like, fam, you shouldn't be out here judging that person. And I feel like another person where it's like, I feel like people were doing the same thing with him, Macaulay Culkin, where it was like, you know, people were trying to paint out this picture. Now it's like, look at this man, you know, he's still killing it in the movies and TV show scene, because he was on American Horror Story, and he did like, it was this like vampire episode, and that, or not episode, but it was like half season. That was good. I really don't want to be watching that show like that, but that was good. I have to say that thing that he was on, yeah, that was, I did appreciate that. I did like that. And then he's married to the woman that was on the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and things. Hold on for the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Brenda Song, that's her name. Okay, I was just making sure of it and things, but they're not married. I thought they were married. Huh. I guess I've been straight up lying to people and stuff, but there was like, she was in there born, second child was born. So yeah, they doing, I like that. I like to see that they was all like, he you know, he's doing good. He's 42 years old, bro. He does not look like he's 42. There's no way possible he's 42 years old. I'm sorry, but no, I can't believe that he's 42 years old. I understand he's been doing like, you know, why was I was getting ready to say something, it just slipped my mind, but like, nope, that wasn't it. I don't know what I was gonna say, but overall, he's not 42 years old. This man has to be in his like early 30s and stuff. I think that's what I was gonna say. It's like, you know, he was doing movies when he was a kid, and that was a long time ago. But it's like, still though, that's all. Yeah, because I was like, Home Alone came out in like 1990 or something like that. But still, I was like, well. Now that I'm doing the math, I was like, yeah, I guess he, you know, he might be that age and things, but he don't seem like it. Then he was like doing like wrestling appearances and stuff. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, he's one of those child actors where I'm all like, no, you gotta look up to that man, because he's out here making moves and things. I wonder what new things he's gonna be working on. Do they have like, they don't have like a career? Why don't they have like a movie thing like how they be having with everybody else? They don't really be having. What's up with that? That's weird. They don't have like a movie. They have like their, oh, okay, here we go. I was about to say, I'm like, bro, what you got going on? Okay, so there's like, he did, last movie he did was in 2019, and it was called Changeland. And then there was like, he did like 3 TV shows last year. He did 2, so it was like 2 episodes for one show. He did like a Netflix special. Then there was like, he did like some voice acting. Okay. Then there was like, then he did some like web series. So yeah, I feel like he's one of those guys where he's like, I'm gonna give it my all, and then I'm gonna take me a break. I can respect that. But anyways, yeah, I feel like I could do a whole series where I just talk on different like child actors and stuff. But yeah, you know, you got those ones where it's like they just something goes down, and then next thing you know, their career it's just shot. And then you got the ones where it's like, you know, they end up doing good, and it's like, bro, I wish it was like that for all of them. But you know, yeah, but no, that's actually what I was gonna say, was that I think a lot of the times the reason why some of these child actors, they grow up and then their you know, their lives just starts going crazy, is because I think child acting just be too much for a child. You know, like if they're doing, like, if they do things to have fun, because I think if I ever do a movie and I'd like, there's gonna be scenes where like kids are gonna be involved and stuff, I don't want those kids to be thinking like, oh, they gotta give it their all when they're acting. I'm like, bruh, if that's something that they want to do, like, and that's why I would definitely like, I don't want like parents to just, you know, oh, my kid will be perfect for this. No, if your kid wants to get into acting, then okay. But if your kid wants to be president of the United States, they're not gonna be a part of my movie, all right? Because I'm like, no, I don't want to mess up their dreams on something, because they can portray themselves in one of my movies as the president of the United States. But yeah, if they actually want to be president of the United States, I'm like, no, they're not gonna be doing. That's why I'm gonna be asking their kid. I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? And I'm like, and if your parent told you to say something, say what you want to say. If you are like, I want to be a basketball player, I'm looking at that parent and being like, get them up out of here. You're not gonna have it where, oh, because they're a part of my movie, then yeah, they end up, you know, being crazy because they couldn't follow their dreams and stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm like, no, you ain't doing that to them. I'm like, I ain't gonna be, if the kid wants to be an actor, they be sitting around watching movies and stuff, and they're good at it, like they can fall out and cry, stand up, be happy, all this stuff, and they don't look scared and nervous, then okay, you know, then yeah, I'm like, go right ahead. But if they scared and nervous, nah, can't do that. Can't have that kid. I was like, nope, ain't gonna have it where that kid, you know, ends up like, you know, having a rough life because they doing movies way too young and stuff. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.